Hi everyone, it's Suzanne. Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 6 books for children in celebration of Women's History Month. If this interests you, please hit the like button down below. This is the first of 4 weekly videos I am doing this month for Women's History Month. If you're interested or if you like these videos, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell below to be notified when I upload new videos. For the first video, I thought I would start with the suffragist movement. So the 6 books I'm about to show you focus on that period in history. The first book is A for Abigail, and this is an almanac of amazing American women. And I love this book, and we're starting with Abigail, who was all for women's rights, and she was married to John Adams. All right. This is really beautiful. I have a couple of these type of picture books, and I have to say I always learn as much as my daughter. So they go A for Abigail Adams. Who knew that women should be heard? B for Elizabeth Blackwell. And it gives you all kinds of quick tidbits about each person. Women's Rights Convention of 1848, the Women's Rights Convention of 1848. And then it gives you a page, 60s and 70s. I thought this was a really cute, fun way to go through history really quickly. These are performers, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I thought this was a really original book from all the ones that I've seen. Yeah, I mentioned so many people, so many women. Sandra Day O'Connor, Rosa Parks. Oh, I love that. We Can Do It. Rosie the Riveter. Eleanor Roosevelt. Amelia Earhart. Jane Addams. Anyway, yes, this is a lovely book. I thought this one was really special. I got this one from the public library, but I would definitely love to add it to our personal library. And this is called Chasing Freedom. The Life Journey of Harriet Tubman and Susan B. Anthony, inspired by historical facts. The premise of this book and how they lay it out is we're having an afternoon tea with Harriet Tubman and Susan B. Anthony, and they're exchanging stories and their history. And it's a really easy read, but gives you lots of information. And there's so much information in there that you can definitely break it up. We read this. When I say we, I meant my daughter, who is 7, and I read this book in 2 sittings. I thought the idea was really clever, and I love the idea of them having tea and sharing their experiences over the years. And to continue on with Susan B. Anthony, I have another one of these great Who Was books, and this one is on Susan B. Anthony. This is from the Who HQ series, and I absolutely love these. And a couple of them we read in one sitting. I thought that maybe for a younger audience of 7, we might have to break that up. And depending on our mood, sometimes we read it all in one sitting, and it was absolutely no problem. They provide a lot of information in a very easy to read, compact way, which is fantastic. And continuing on with the suffragist movement, this is one of the Good Question books, and I love these. And this is Good Question, Why Couldn't Susan B. Anthony Vote? And Other Questions About Women's Suffrage. And it gives all the information and answers to questions you might want posed by children. Now, I think this is a great book right up even into like early teens, for sure. So if you wanted to invest in something in your library, this would be one that you could read for years. And I learned a ton out of this book. Now this is another one I got out of our public library, and it's funny, I almost bought this one, but I wasn't sure. But after reading it, it's beautiful, and I love the story. This is about Miss Paul and the President, the creative campaign for women's right to vote. So this is Miss Paul's story and how she organized women to get the president to change laws so that women could vote. Beautiful illustrations. Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah, again, it's the cover of that book. The last book that I'm going to share with you today is called Around America to Win the Vote, 2 Suffragists, a Kitten, and 10,000 Miles. And this was a really fun read. And we actually were like, is that cat? Did they really take a kitten? And they have notes, as they tend to do in these type of picture books, in the back. And yeah. And yes, indeed, they did travel across America with a kitten who, by the time they were finished, was a cat. Anyway, this was a lot of fun to read as well. So this one is based in 1916. So we're moving a bit ahead from Susan B. Anthony, obviously. And this was about Nell Richardson. I have to read it because I keep forgetting their names. The taller woman was Nell Richardson and the smaller was Alice Burke. Yeah. And they went across America and back. So they went all around the outside of New York. They didn't hit the states in between, but they did all the states around America, starting in New York and landing back in New York. And it was about to spread the message of giving women the vote. Yeah, this was a fun book to read as well. I hope you enjoyed those 6 books. I would love to hear if there's any books that you appreciate and would recommend for, particularly for the suffragist movement and time period. But of course, any book that you recommend for women's history would be welcome. Leave it in the comments below. Like I said, this is the first of 4 upcoming videos for Women's History Month. If you like this video, please hit like below. And if you don't want to miss the upcoming videos for Women's History Month, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below and the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And I hope you have a great week. I will see you soon with another bookish video.